care. I don't want y'all in here. Y'all making me anxiety.
Alex.
Y'all making me have anxiety. Y'all need to get that through your head. I'm getting anxiety from them.
They're about to detain you. They're gonna put the cuffs on you.
For what? You're gonna take me to jail. That's good. Don't touch me, please! Ah, no! Let me go! No, please, I'm sorry! No! 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 No!
School always can feel like a stage where power, fear, and silence all play their part. Some moments pass unnoticed, while others are caught in shocking clarity. Sometimes the truth is loud, and sometimes it's captured when no one thinks it is. What happens next changes everything, and when school bullies are busted on camera during their crimes. This is Missing Files. 16-year-old girl. On September 14, 2023 in Carlsbad, New Mexico, school security personnel attempted to break up a fight between two students, and one of the students made serious physical threats against them. Police were called and the student was unapologetic, even in front of her mother.
You thought security guard that?
When?
Whenever you were going through a little scuffle, you wouldn't cooperate with them. So anyways, long story short, so this is what's going to happen. Like I said, I'm Corporal Mata, by the way. I'm sure you remember me or not. So me and Corporal Flores were the school resource officers at the high school.
Yeah.
So we got reported that there was a fight. By the time we got there, they were separated.
Yeah.
So both Alex and the other person was 18, they're an adult, so they're handled differently. Mm-hmm. But they're going to be something's going to happen with them as well.
Yeah.
So Alex, she's being charged with battery against the school personnel, 2 counts, public affray, and resisting, evading, obstructing. So normally, when the biggest crime on that is battery against the school personnel. Mm-hmm. It's a felony offense. So normally we make some calls and see if there's for incarceration. Mm-hmm. It's basically to take her to jail, to juvenile jail. And right now, Alex, you're lucky because they're full. If they weren't full, you would be going to jail right now.
The other student involved in the fight sat down to talk with security, and she told her story of how it started. She claimed it started as a food fight in the cafeteria and quickly turned violent.
We were sitting at lunch. Everything was fine. And he started throwing food. Like, there was like throwing food, like oranges over the building and stuff. And
who started throwing food?
Alex.
Okay.
So, you know,
Alex is the girl.
Boy,
Okay.
I don't know. It's confusing.
Transgender.
Yeah, there we go. That's simple. So, you know, like coming down from the main building, it goes towards the cafeteria. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We were all sitting right there at the table, and the table's over the wall or whatever the hell it is. He went and started throwing oranges. So I guess they thought we threw the oranges at him, so they went and chunked them back at us and almost hit me and my friend. So we went and told them something, like, we weren't trying to hit you, like, we weren't even throwing crap at you, so, like, sorry, like, it was him who did it, and they said, okay.
Your friend was throwing stuff at?
No, Alex was.
Okay.
Me and Alex were friends until all this happened today. So I went into the bathroom, and I told them, quit throwing crap at them, because they're thinking it's us doing it. Mm-hmm. I walk away, and all I hear is, you and I was like, alright then, I was like, I'll let it slide, like, walked away. He came outside, like, to, like, look for me, like, looking around, and that's when he turned around, and that's when I told him, I was like, you're starting shit with them, they're getting mad at us, because you're throwing shit at them, and I was like, they're getting mad at us, and then he's, like, I kept telling him, I was like, you do all this shit, and I was like, you're pissing them off, and then that's when he started telling me, like, I'm a bitch and all that, and then I told him, I was like, you talk all this stuff, I was like, you do all this shit, I was like, and you don't do nothing, I was like, stop, I was like, it's embarrassing and shit. And, like, he kind of started, like, trying to make himself look bigger, I guess, or whatever. Like, and then that's when, like, I pushed him back. Mm-hmm. And then that's when he went straight for right here. And then he went for my hair. And then that's when I hit him back.
When you say you pushed him, when you say you went for right here, like, what do you mean went for right here?
Like, he went, clawed me in the face. Okay. Like, because, like, all right here, they said it was red. I don't know if it's still red or not. And he went, clawed me in the face. He grabbed a hold of my hair. Like, he kind of had me, like, he had me by my hip. Like, he was holding me by my hip and, like, at my hair, like, he has, like, his arm under me, I guess, or whatever, and, like, he had me by the back of my hair, like, by my ponytail, and then he scratching me in the eye, and I was hitting him, like, trying to, like, push him off and hit him, and then that's when, the security guard, that's when he came, and then that's when he grabbed me, and that's when I was asking him to let me go. I wasn't going to hit him or nothing, I was just trying to, like, I don't like being held down, like not held down, but I don't like being held like that. Like, so it was just, I just started freaking out because I don't like being held like that. So.
Did you hit the security guard too?
No, I didn't hit the security guard. I don't know how to explain how he had me. He kind of had like my arms, like kind of like me had my head in a way. So like I don't hit nobody, but I guess Mom was like freaking out, like telling him to let me go. That's all. Like I didn't hit them. That's all.
But you and Alex did get in a mutual fight, physical fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
The security guard got his opportunity to speak with an officer to explain what he saw before he intervened, which led to him being threatened. The suspect, identified as Alex, was then confronted by the officer about the security guard's statement, and she refused to accept any of the consequences. She took it a step further and decided to give the officer a legal lesson. It only made her situation worse.
So, what happened exactly?
We just finished. I was coming down the hill. I saw a group of students hanging out right there by the west side. Then I saw Mia and another student that was confrontational, verbal. I let Lonnie know. I said, Lonnie, because he was busy with some other students. I said, hey, we got a situation. The doctor was walking down, and I passed doctor. I said, Doctor, we gotta go. And right in that moment, they both engaged. When I separate Mia and the other one, Mia turned around and hit a couple on me.
So they were both were.
Yeah, they were both. They were engaged, and I separated. And then Lonnie came, separated the other one. And I got Mia on the side, and then Mia just
turned around.
She turned around and hit you. They punched you. Where?
Here or something, but she just went.
She hit you though.
Yeah, and then I cut it out, and then she got confrontation after
And then I
you?
restrained her
She got confrontation with you or the other person?
I'm sorry?
with everybody.
She got confrontation
Whoever-
with everybody?
With everybody.
Okay.
I had to restrain her again, and she started kicking me like on the
Kicking you?
back. Yeah. Lenny had to restrain her leg because she was just out of control.
She just did a lot of profanity to everybody, told us off, and said next time something's gonna happen, and she just going down the line.
Okay. Since you all got kicked too, you guys are victims, battering school personnel. I have to ask you all, do you all want to prosecute?
I'm gonna visit with Mr. Doctor on this one.
Okay.
She found special needs, and I know what she goes on, and she blows up all the time, but somewhere there has to come some, turn a light on for them or something, and the parent, hey, this is what you're dealing with. And sometimes it could be somebody else.
Yep.
It could be a Carol.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You just don't know.
Let me know too if you guys do, because if you do, I'm gonna put that charge on there too. Okay? But I have to ask you guys because you guys are victims now too. Or Alex, I'm sorry. Go ahead, stand up.
You're making me anxiety. I don't need calls and your freaking officers in here.
We have to do. We're just working.
No, I don't need you guys in here. You're making me get anxiety.
Well, we can't.
I'm scared of y'all and I don't freaking need y'all in here. Y'all making me get anxiety.
We can't leave.
And still, I don't care. I don't want y'all in here. Y'all making me anxiety.
Alex.
Y'all making me have anxiety. Y'all need to get that through your head. I'm getting anxiety from them.
They're about to detain you. They're gonna put the cuffs on you.
For what? You gonna gonna take me to jail. That's good.
They can't.
No, you're not.
And they have to.
You have to.
No.
They have to.
Nope.
They're not doing it because they want to. They actually have to.
No, they don't.
So Alex, let me tell you what's gonna happen, okay?
No, you guys are not gonna do that.
Listen to me, okay?
You don't have the right. You do not have the right.
I'm being completely honest.
You do not
with
have the
you.
right.
I'll be straight up with you, okay?
Just listen.
So you can either be cool, calm, and collected, put the handcuffs on you, or we're gonna have to go hands on, which means we're gonna have to
grab you and force you.
you.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
Those are your only
No,
options.
no.
Alex.
We're not asking you. You have to.
No.
Okay.
No. 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 This is my. Stop! 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 No! Stop! Don't touch me, please! Ah! Ow! Look at God! No, please! I'm sorry! No! 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 Stop, please! Stop! You're hurting me! No! Ah! Take it off of me, please! Take it off! Take it off! Take it off, please! I'm off of it! No! Stop!
Hey, stop! You're gonna hurt yourself, please. We don't want you to hurt yourself. Come on.
Ow! 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 You're hurting me! Ow! You're hurting me! Stop! I don't need you! Leave me alone! I got one hand, okay?
She was charged with battery against school personnel, public affray, and resisting arrest. Nolan Rosen in Pepper Pike, Ohio on May 2nd, 2023. Law enforcement officers responded to a call from school administration at a high school fearing that a student was planning a mass shooting. A bullet was found in the cafeteria and it belonged to 18-year-old student Nolan Rosen. When the officers confronted Nolan, he claimed it was all a big misunderstanding.
You're just arresting me on a charge that's made up. I know. It's not.
You are, though.
It's not made up.
It's made up.
It's been in
It's
law
made
for
up.
a long
No, it's
time.
made
We
up,
wouldn't
dude.
make up things.
It's
We
made
don't
up.
have the authority to make things up.
When the officers arrived, they locked down the school and intended to search every student in it. But within a couple of minutes, Nolan admitted the bullet was his and that he was carrying 2 more in his pocket, but said he had no intention of doing anything violent or criminal. He claimed the school was dangerous and he was carrying the bullets and the gun in his car for protection only.
It's about a bullet you found on the gun, right?
I want you to worry.
Oh, okay.
Somebody find something you know about?
Because I had a bullet in my pocket, but it was like it's not like I'm planning anything.
Oh,
I
okay.
dropped
Wait,
it on
so
the ground.
you okay?
But I didn't know I'm not allowed to bring a bullet.
Okay. Okay, why don't you come? He's gonna come.
Wait, I'm not like a school shooter.
Get right down real quick. Of course. All right, just turn around, face over here real quick. Put your hand on that table for me.
Oh, I got more bullets. I got 2.
Okay, don't put your hands in your pockets. Just keep your hands on the table. Just put them on the table. Just put them on the table for me real quick, okay? So I'm gonna have to search you.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be nice. So you had 2 bullets in this one?
These are yours?
Right here.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay.
Literally, if I thought I was doing anything wrong, I wouldn't bring.
I got you. You just know in today's day and age you can never be too safe, right?
Yeah.
Especially in a school environment. That's all.
And this is your book bag, the black one. The one I'm searching.
Right there.
Okay, that's all of them.
Yeah, I know why it would raise a concern, but I'm not like, I'm really scared about that stuff, like school shooters too. I'm like very, it makes me anxious too that anyone can just walk into school and shoot it up. So I'm like,
You worry about that?
Yeah, I worry about that stuff a lot sometimes. Of course. Well, not like I don't carry it all the time, but I just literally carried it in my car. Like I don't bring it into school.
Is there a gun in your car right now?
Yeah. Let's go out.
So you'll stay.
Yeah. They're in my bag. It's not an assault rifle. It's literally a .22 Henry repeating rifle. I didn't ask for small game.
The officers tried to get him to admit to something more nefarious. That seemed reasonable based on what he'd already admitted to them. They weren't about to take any chances.
Has it been something that's been going on a long time? Are you just hyper aware of the news and what's going on around you?
No, I literally just have a rifle because I got it for my birthday.
Right, but then you said it like gives you comfort and you worry about school shooters and stuff, right?
Well, I don't bring it because they're school shooters. I carry it around with me because it's extra safety caution. I know that if I have it, I don't have to worry about being attacked or anything like that.
Okay. Alright.
This is the only reason I carry it around.
And that could always still happen no matter what, right? Like,
Yeah.
I know. Like, we can't control everything in life.
Yeah, I know.
And it gets scary sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, even for us.
It's just, I'm not a big guy. I'm like really small. So like if someone's really big, I'm going to run away. I'm not going to try to fight them. But then if someone's like actually trying to hurt me, I know I need some sort of weapon because I'm like really small.
Has that ever happened before?
Yeah, well, someone's tried to fight me before, but I've never really been in a serious altercation or
Some
anything.
of the toughest guys I know are smaller guys. Like, if they know what they're doing,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
in terms of protecting themselves without weapons. Right? Like, you can never judge somebody by their size. That's a foolish thing to do.
Okay.
It really is. Yeah. Yeah, we know better than to think bad about people that are smaller than us. Okay.
Nolan was confused by the procedures and tried to explain that he really didn't pose any threat and that there was no need to suspend him. Everyone else disagreed, and not only was he suspended, but he was placed under arrest.
Should I have checked the school's policies before bringing the gun? Like, try to look through all the policies to make sure that I was allowed to bring it?
Yeah, but you would have to sign that. That's just acknowledgement. It's not saying that you're guilty or anything like that.
Yeah,
It's
because
just
I was
saying
gonna
that you
say, like,
received it.
I thought I was allowed to, like, bring it in the parking lot.
I mean, regardless, you're gonna have to either sign it or don't sign it. But
You know what I mean? I thought I was allowed to bring a rifle in the parking lot.
Okay.
So that's like where I'm coming from, alright? I'm just saying. Alright, it's fine.
You still writing?
Well, I'm just kind of explaining that I thought I was allowed to bring it. As long as I wasn't bringing it actually in the building. So I didn't check the policies before I brought the gun. That's why I brought it, by the way.
Okay.
I didn't, it's literally the only reason, my only justification is I didn't check the policies. But I get how it sounds, like when you say this kid brought a gun to school in this modern age, it sounds like
my only intentions were to shoot up the school, but my intentions weren't to shoot up the school. My intentions were to use it as a thing for a comfort thing, I think, to like calm me down a little bit, and kind of like a sentimental thing a little bit.
Well, surely you can imagine having a gun on school property is a major issue. So I am suspending you for 10 days with a recommendation for expulsion. So what happens now is suspension will start tomorrow, and only the superintendent can determine whether or not to expel the student. So I'm recommending you for expulsion. Since you are also on a 504 plan, somebody from the special education department will be reaching out to you because we're going to have to hold what's called a manifestation determination meeting. But at this point, it is a 10-day suspension with a recommendation for expulsion for weapons, specifically a gun, and disruption of misconduct. I have to go fill out the rest of the paperwork.
I didn't disrupt anything.
The whole school was on lockdown, buddy. I'd call that about as big of a disruption as you could have.
Serious matter, okay? If we thought that there was an inkling that we were wrong, if there was any gray area, we wouldn't do it. We wouldn't do it. We respect your rights, okay? As a person. Stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
You said I could
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm telling you, I respect you.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Stand by.
And we have this bag.
We're gonna do it right here, okay?
Even after being put in the squad car, Nolan continued to argue that there was no law against having a gun in his car on school property. But once again, his argument fell on deaf ears.
Go ahead, sit in your butt first. It's kind of cool in here, actually.
It's all right. Yeah, put this
I didn't
on.
grab all that stuff.
Go ahead and look that way. I don't want to interfere with your pen.
I didn't grab it.
I'd wear it. I didn't, like, I had no idea the rifle was like a big deal.
Okay.
It's a 22 caliber. It's not like an assault rifle. It's not like a made for killing. It's made for shooting small game.
I understand. You'll have an opportunity to explain your version of why this played out or how this happened. Okay, you'll have that. Maybe right now, to each of us is not the opportunity. Take a breath a minute. Try to relax a minute. We got to move forward, okay? Do you get what I'm saying? You'll have an opportunity to explain it.
Everyone with a gun is not a bad person. I'm just saying. Just because I have a gun doesn't mean I'm a criminal.
I understand that.
All
We
right.
understand it. We all understand it. You've said that multiple times.
I know.
We understand it, okay? You all right?
He was charged with possessing a deadly weapon in a school zone safety area and inducing panic. The charges carried a sentence of up to a year in prison. He was released on a $5,000 bond, and his court date was pushed back in order to investigate the possibility of entering him into a diversion program that would allow him to serve his sentence by performing community service or another court-ordered program. Go back after being kicked out. On May 5th, 2022, officers in Athens, Georgia received a call from a school security that a student who'd been trespassed from the property was roaming the halls. When they arrived at the school, the suspect was well aware, but instead of leaving peacefully, she decided to take an alternate route out of the school. Officers were waiting for her there too, so she thought the best plan was to fight her way out. Let's see how that worked out for her. The suspect nonchalantly tried to walk past the officers like she'd done nothing wrong. Not only was she trespassing, the officers would soon find drugs in her backpack.
Trespassing now.
Oh, definitely.
Trespass.
Not safe.
Trespass.
Bro, you don't go somewhere, bro.
Trespass.
Bro, let me go. What? Bro, let me go, bro.
Yeah, we'll go here.
You better stay where you at.
Help me, bro.
You better stay where you at now.
Stop.
Bro, move, bro. Y'all tripping.
Stop. Stop, miss. Stop.
Bro, get on me, bro. Ow, my arm.
Give me your other arm.
Aye, bro, get off me. Stop.
Give me your other arm. Give me your arm.
Bro.
Let's take that book bag off.
Bro,
Give me your arm.
bro, let me get the book bag on my arm.
Got it?
Yep.
Bro, what are you doing, bro?
Give me your arm.
Bro, come get my stuff, Zach.
501 Central.
Zach, come get my stuff, bro.
I'm 1095.
Bro, you don't get on me, bro. Zach, come get my stuff.
Stay down.
Bro, y'all look trippy, bro.
We gave you so many chances. So many chances.
What did you do?
Go ahead.
I'm clear 1095. What's the rest?
Trespass.
Oh, definitely went trespassing. Y'all trippy. Bro, let me get up, bro.
All right, go ahead, stand up.
She was taken to a conference room to cool down while they waited for a transport vehicle to take her to the precinct. That meant her bag would have to be searched, and that meant more trouble since she was carrying drugs.
Central 2388.
Can you please saw in my arm, bro?
Have a seat, please.
I will if you let me go. Damn.
Look, can you go to the office and bring my laptop, please?
Yeah.
Bro, this shit too tight, bro. Can y'all let me take off my jacket?
We can't take it off.
Bro, it's too hot for this shit, bro.
Hey, take a seat. Take a seat, miss.
Bro, it's too hot for this, bro.
Take a seat. Hey, stop. Take a seat.
Bro, I'm not even doing
Take a
nothing,
seat.
bro. What is you
Telling
doing,
you,
bro?
take a seat. Take a seat.
Try and get our hands out of the car.
We're beyond that.
I wasn't
Take a
even
seat.
doing nothing.
Have a seat.
Take a seat. Take a seat.
I'm hot. I'm telling y'all
Take a
I'm
seat.
hot, bro.
I'm
got asthma.
I'm getting you authority to sit down.
And I'm telling y'all, can y'all please take off my jacket?
Sit down. Sit down.
Go ahead.
Bro, it's too hot for
Hello,
me, bro.
returns to Michael Lee Smith
Damn.
out of Bishop, Georgia. Class Charlie, valid no warrant.
It's all kind of wrapped up here.
Yes.
Trying to.
No, not.
287.
Any drugs in here that we need to know? Any drugs in here?
I don't know, bro. I no drugs.
Thank you for answering.
I'm high drugs. I got book bag.
Watch ahead. Watch ahead, have a seat.
Well, it smells like weed in there, so there's gotta be something in here.
Okay, everything about.
Is there any for candy cannabis? Because you know they got the candy. The candy. There it is. Here she said it. I don't know, but it's not mine.
Yeah,
She
it's
said
in her
anything, y'all-
book bag. It's not hers.
She made a statement, anything y'all find in there isn't mine. She made that statement while we were inside the office.
Do we need to take a picture of that and put this in her file as well?
Yeah,
I should, right?
yeah. Should be about
So, I'm gonna
$25.
open this up.
Well, I wouldn't open it without gloves on.
Oh.
Because I don't know if it's marijuana or if there's anything else, and fentanyl's been in just about everything recently.
Okay,
so
no
we'll,
problem. You got
we'll
the
let
gloves on?
yeah, we'll let her do it with the gloves
So
on.
I can take the picture.
Yep.
She was charged with criminal trespassing, obstruction, and possession of marijuana. Nicholas Jacob Cruz in Parkland, Florida on February 18, 2018, law enforcement officers were called to Parkland High School after they received a report that a potential shooter was on the property. Campus officers spotted the man, 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz, get out of an Uber carrying a rifle case and a backpack, marching towards one of the campus buildings. A call was placed to law enforcement. Body cam footage captured by the campus security guard shows Cruz walking toward the building. He radioed a colleague to let him know what he saw. The footage shows the arrest of Cruz by officers after the massacre, which was the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. school history. A police helicopter showed the moment Cruz was being loaded into a squad car.
we're pretty sure this is
What's going on? What's going on today, bro?
The demons, man.
Demons?
Voices.
Yeah, no problem. We got it.
Voices.
Voices and demons?
Where's the voices? What the f? Where the f am I? What happened?
Shut up.
Just be quiet, man.
Shut up.
My friend said his window got shot.
At the trial, video of Cruz going to McDonald's after the shooting was shown in the courtroom, while a man named John Wolford testified as to what he saw that day. On the video, Cruz didn't seem to be shaken by what he'd done.
So what happened then?
From then, I wasn't really, I saw him sit down, so I just was telling him, like, this is so chaotic, this is crazy, all these helicopters and SWAT cars coming, like, what do you think this could be? And I don't remember him saying much, but he was just head down, wasn't really talking to me. I don't remember much of the conversation, but I was doing most of the talking.
Okay, did he ask you anything?
No, not until I started to leave, when my mother called me and told me that she was there.
Okay, what did he ask you?
He asked me for a ride when I was like starting to leave the McDonald's to meet my mother on the other side. That's when he started talking to me.
Okay, and what did you say?
He asked me for a ride. He was pretty insistent on it, and I said no. I wasn't really thinking much of it. I was just trying to get home. My sister wasn't answering her phone. I was nervous. I was panicked. I also had a bad gut feeling about it, because I'm a nice person. I would offer somebody a ride like that, but I just wasn't thinking in the moment.
Okay. Is that you walking in?
Yes.
Okay. If you saw that person that sat next to you in McDonald's, would you be able to identify him if you saw him again?
Yes.
You see him in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Would you point him out for us?
Yeah.
The person in the blue sweater?
Yep.
Madam Reporter, with court's permission, would you like to reflect that Mr. Wilford has identified the defendant, Nicholas Cruz, please? Thank you.
Nicholas was allowed to talk to his brother, who asked him why he committed the murders, and he tried to convince him that people told him to do it. But when he was asked to explain, he couldn't.
Yes.
Okay, Zach, have a seat. And again, I'm not saying anything at all. So.
What do you think Mom would think right now? She would cry. She would cry. People think you're a monster now. Why? Like, this is not who you are. Like, Come on. Why did you do this? This is... Don't even laugh at me. Dude, this isn't... Who? Tell me exactly who. Who made you delete your Instagram? Who?
People.
What people?
People. Told
Do
me.
you think this is not even a game? You're not gonna wake up and be out of here.
I know.
You remember when we were in the hospital and I told you I had your back in the hallway and I told you? You don't remember. You probably don't because you just did some I told you when we were walking down the hallway that's just me and you and I had your back. Alright, I know you probably feel like you have nobody, but I care about you. I literally would pour my heart out for you. I know I make it seem like I didn't care about you at all. I know I made it seem like when we were growing up that I hated you, I didn't like you. But truth is, I just didn't want to look like I didn't want to look weak. I love you with all my heart. Like I will tell you, I'm telling you right now, I love you. Alright, I know what you did today. Can I hug him?
Yeah, as long as you.
I mean, dude, I love you too, bro. I know what you've gone through, bro. That's okay, bro.
His brother spent several minutes telling Nicholas that he loved him, but nothing seemed to register. He was lost in his own world, but he did admit to the crime. I don't care about anybody else in my life right now. I don't care about skateboarding. I don't care about nothing. I don't care about being cool. I don't care none of that. I don't care about you right now, alright? I don't care what people think about me for thinking that I love you and I care about you. I don't care what nobody thinks. I care about you. I care about you. I don't care what other people think. I just want you to know that I love you, dog. Like I really do. Like I feel like I had a better bond with you than Mom. Like, all right, so I really gotta go. So. Okay, then.
All right, like you said, you're gonna get the chance to talk to him once he gets phone privileges and everything.
I see you. All right, I believe you. Just stay solid for me. All right.
I will.
And try to find God. All right.
Okay.
Just. You say you have a demon, try to find God. Because God is good. God will be there for you. Just, when you're thinking in your head, just try to connect with God, alright?
Okay.
Try to see, like, just try to connect with someone except besides negativity in your head. Try to think of positive things, alright?
Yes.
Alright, I love you.
I love you too.
I'll see you, alright? This isn't the last time I'm going to see you, alright?
Okay.
So just stay strong, alright?
Okay.
Alright.
I love you.
I love you too. I really do. I love you with all my heart. I don't care about no one else but you right now. I still don't. Even when this wasn't happening, I only care about you. Sorry, that might not make sense, but alright.
Okay, come on, Zach.
I
think he understands.
If I keep talking, I'm just gonna keep jumbling my words.
No, I know. That's why I understand. He understands what you're saying.
I have one more hug. Just one.
Go ahead, make it quick.
One hug. I want you to know, bro. I really care for you and I love you. All right.
Okay.
And you'll get through this. All right.
Okay.
Just stay solid. All right. It's gonna suck for a while, but all right.
Cruz pleaded guilty to 17 counts of murder and 17 counts of attempted murder. He was sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole. Pushed his teacher. On April 4th, 2023 in Las Cruces, New Mexico, law enforcement officers were called to a high school after a student allegedly pushed one of his teachers after she confiscated his phone during a test. The officer wanted to hear the teacher's side of the story first.
Have a seat. So what's going on? What happened?
Bobby, he arrived late. Like every day.
Who is he?
Freddy.
Okay.
Freddy Melendez or Mr. Name.
Okay.
He arrived late with no pass. I have asked the class to have their cell phones away because we were testing.
Okay.
He arrives, I told him where to sit. He sit down, I gave him his exam. And 1-2 minutes later, he was on the cell phone.
So he comes in late. You already have a test going, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
You tell him where to sit. You give him
the exam.
Give him the exam.
And then a minute late, he was like this.
Okay.
He was distracted, and I told him, "What are you doing?" And then he was on his cell phone.
Okay.
I have taken another cell phone from another student. So I grabbed both cell phones and I was gonna put them on my student, on my desk drawer.
You took both cell phones, one from him and another student? Okay.
And then I told them, come and get them after 7 period.
Okay.
And then when I was bending down, closing the, like this, I was bending down, closing the drawer. He comes and then push me, and then I was trying to like stop him.
So you're bending down?
Yeah, I was like this. I was like this.
Oh, okay.
So he comes and then push me.
Where did he push you at? Like on your arm? On your head?
Yeah, he hurts here.
Okay.
And then I was trying to stop him, and then he just grabbed the drawer, and then grabbed the cell phone, and then he told me, I don't play with this shit. And then he just got up, grabbed his backpack and left.
And that was after class started. Was there anybody else in there when it happened?
Everybody was there.
Everybody was in there? Okay.
After hearing the teacher's full version of the events, the officer explained what would happen moving forward before bringing in a student who witnessed the assault and was willing to talk about it on the record.
Oh, I'm here. Hey, so something happened in class today, in Miss Stern's class?
Yeah.
Were you in there?
Uh-huh.
What happened?
So do I just like the whole... Okay.
The whole thing.
Okay, so, we were taking a test, and I'm the teacher's aide. And Stern just told me to, like, watch the kids, make sure they're not cheating. And so, I think his name is Freddie. He walked in late, and she took away a phone from, like, the girl in front of the class. And, because they were already, like, testing, she took away her phone, and then Freddie walked in, and then he sat down, and he got his test. And then he started using his phone, and Mr. Stern saw it, took it away, took his test away as well. And then she told him that they could get it like at the end of the day during the second period. And they like kind of freaked out about it. And so Freddie, he got up and like she was gonna put her in her drawer and like lock it. And like he put his hand there and like push her out of the way.
When you say push her, what do you do? Like, did you?
Oh, he was like blocking the way, so
You couldn't actually see him?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like he I saw he put his hand like on the drawer before she closed it, and like he like pushed something. I think he pushed her or like the door open. He got his phone and like pushed her out and then like left.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you go back to class now because we're probably gonna bring him down. Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. So you're not sure if she actually if he pushed her, but there was a scuffle.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hey, you have a...
The eyewitness verified the teacher's story, and now it was time to confront the suspect, identified as Freddie, and to see if he had anything to add in his defense. His father sat silently beside him while the principal relayed the details of the assault, and Freddie denied committing the assault.
So guys, here's what's going on from my part. So buddy, just to catch you up real quick. This is what happened this morning. We got a report, and we're not gonna be rude, but we'll interrupt each other so that brother gets the whole story, okay? So if I say something, we can make corrections. We got a report from my teacher that a student pushed her really close. They said you were late to class, right? No? Went in, sat down, sits there. They were taking a test. They issued you a test, right? Yeah. You still had your phone out at the time. I don't know if the timing or whatever, but he still had the phone. Teacher come and get the phone. He gives the phone, just like he said. She's walking up to the front of the class. Says, you guys can come get it 7th period, I'll lock him up. He got upset. Said no. On the way up there, he said, no.
Hey, I did not say that.
That's what
I did not say that.
Just telling you what the class said, you know.
I didn't talk to them.
Didn't call the teacher that.
No,
but you had made the comment. You walk up, and that when the teacher was there, he didn't push her, didn't do none of that. But when they were there, to get in there, they ended up bumping with shoulders.
My side.
Yeah. So, I'm telling you that please know it's not Mr. Carrillo saying you lying or the teacher. I didn't know. That's what the kids are saying. So it's like a shoulder check, you know what I mean? Here's a rule at Centennial, and I told your brother this, bro. Me and you talk pretty good. Do you think so? told him, as soon as she took your phone, what should you do?
Come tell you?
Yeah, because Mr. Carrillo, the teacher took my phone for the whole day. And then I deal with it. You understand what I mean? And I'll take care of it for you, bro. But you can't take it upon yourself to control, even if you don't agree with a rule here, you can't just say, okay, I'm Freddie and I'm changing that rule. It don't work like that. I don't agree with this rule. Should I be able to wear my hat? Yeah. Why not? How does this hurt if I'm wearing my hat, bro? But the school says we can't. And I forget when you guys walked in, I had my dang hat on. You understand what I mean? And I'm always telling kids, hey, pull out. There's rules we don't like. Speeding. I love to fly. There's a police officer. And my wife has a BMW, brother. I love to go down the floor. When I go to Albuquerque, I'm going 90, 95. Ooh, so I bought that car, bro. But if I get a ticket, what do? You pay for it. I pay for it. I'm not going to sit there and debate it.
But what I'm trying to say is, I'm not trying to pay you because I swear I didn't even touch her. Maybe if I did touch her, it was probably like a little rub on my arm. But I know for a fact I didn't touch her because I would have felt it and I would have knew. And I know better to touch a teacher because that's a whole different. That's a whole different scenario.
Yes, sir. So, Mil, here's what you have to understand, that it's not one kid who's telling us. A lot. They all have the same story. Didn't push her. Nobody said that you went up. And you know how you do like a shoulder check when you don't like something. Not that, but you still went in and trying to get that phone. You bump her and she moves off to the side.
Listen, look, keep it real. Look, I was kind of on the side, like, when my body, like...
Freddie was charged with assault against school personnel, flashing handgun at students. On March 10th, 2023, officers in Vero Beach, Florida were called to a high school after it was alleged that a student bragged to another student that they had a gun in their backpack. An anonymous note was left on a teacher's desk that said the suspect made the statement to them, and the teacher immediately informed the on-campus officer, who called for backup once the note appeared to be legitimate. Let's see how it played out.
Okay, I just want to... We're going to ask you a few questions, and I didn't want to do it. I got a little tip. Okay, that's what he said, so that's not, you're good. And yesterday, remember when I was in there checking bags in your math class? Well, today, it was reported that you had hid your backpack. This is what I'm being told. Because you have a gun in your backpack. Okay, that's what, I'm just saying that's what people were saying.
Yeah, you can
so, yeah, and that's all, I don't want to do with the classroom. So obviously, you know, we got to do what we got to do, okay?
Yeah, you can certainly.
Come on.
The on-campus deputy had secured the student's backpack for officers to inspect when they arrived. It turned out that the student bragged about having multiple bigger weapons in her backpack. The student was brought in to be questioned by both of the officers, and she didn't get the severity of what she'd done.
Okay, can I see your backpack? You have anything else on you that you shouldn't have on you today? Could you empty your pockets out for me?
Empty my pockets.
Huh?
Empty my pockets for what?
Because I'm checking for the safety.
I thought you were searching my bag.
I'm checking everything.
There's nothing.
Then empty your pockets.
I don't.
Huh?
I don't feel like you.
Empty your pockets or you're going to be put in handcuffs.
I smell weed, but that I
That's not.
Listen, I'm just explaining to you that I'm doing a safety check. No one's accused you of anything.
But why search me though?
Because we have a serious allegation.
So we are going to search you.
Okay, but can you call my mom? Because I don't feel this is necessary. It was other kids in the classroom.
I know.
Okay, here, stand up. Stand up.
What? Wait, why?
Because I'm telling you to. Stand up. Stand up. Okay, you're not under arrest. You understand that?
Okay. No, sir. I don't feel this is necessary to search me, though.
I gotta hold her for 1 second. I just want to get gloves on.
I can't hear you, hon. You got a what?
I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Oh my God. Go ahead. You're up against the
Resource 232, I've got.
Yeah, nothing on it.
Okay, I'm going to step out for a second.
Stop.
I'm going to step out.
Okay.
But come on. Come
Mike,
on,
0.
guys. Come on. Oh my God, bro.
You come on, I'll put it inside. Son of a...
That's my wallet. Man. Come on.
Just go ahead and tell them signal 0. We're by Yankee.
Ain't nothing on me, bro.
That was the search?
Oh my God, is this necessary?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Even after the search produced the gun she was bragging about, she still couldn't grasp the seriousness of what she'd done. She claimed there were bullies around, and that's why she carried the weapon.
Sit down.
How did he come back? I'm going to step out back with Mr. O'Keefe just for a second.
I didn't harm nobody.
You're in possession of a firearm on school grounds.
I understand that, but no one was harmed.
And a tip was received. It doesn't matter if anybody's harmed. You're not allowed to possess a firearm, period, let alone on school grounds.
Okay, what are you doing with a handgun on school grounds?
No, I honestly was not trying on anybody with it. I was just carrying it around, that's it.
Why were you carrying it around on school grounds?
Because I understand that it's people on school ground that likes to bully people, and I felt like I was being bullied by certain people on the school ground.
Okay.
Sir. Chambered and looking at.
Where did you get the gun?
I got it from off the streets. Kids was trying to they was messing with me and my sister, and
Did you report it to anybody yet?
Yes, me and my sister reported it plenty of times.
To who?
Miss Bolt came to Miss Bolt about it plenty of times.
Who did?
It was a couple of girls, but.
Okay. Well, we'll get. Right now, we just want to make sure that we're doing everything that we can, and
Now, were you worried that these girls were going to attack you with weapons?
Yeah, they always saying how they gonna do this to me and my sister, and I just.
She was charged with felony possession of a weapon on school grounds. Tyrell Johnson. On March 10th, 2023, law enforcement officers posted at an independent high school in Houston, Texas were called after a student viciously assaulted his teacher after he confiscated his cell phone during an in-school suspension. As the officer approached the building, the victim stepped outside and expressed his disgust with the situation before he told his version of events to the officer.
Y'all press the car. Damn right I ain't. Don't make no sense, man. They ain't gonna hit me and slap me in my face, man. Ain't nobody gonna touch me. Look at my damn lip.
You need some ice?
Yes, ma'am. Man, I don't know what's up that dude on, man. You ain't gonna put your hands on me. I don't care who it is.
So how did it start out? What happened?
Man, I'm sitting in there telling him, hey, man, give me your phone. I'm calling my grandma. Oh, don't make me clown. I said, what are you talking about? What did you do? Give me your phone. So he jumped up, came over there towards me. Walked out the door, come outside, slapped me upside my head. And that's when I grabbed his ass. Don't you put your hands on me. Don't play that, man.
So what happens after when you grabbed him? What happened after that?
We got into a tussle. He started throwing this thing. You for real? So I put it on him.
Okay. Was he wearing a black hoodie and
blue
jeans?
Yeah.
Okay. He was running across.
He didn't have no business, man. He slapped me, man. Just slapped me, man.
Yeah.
And I grabbed him and tried to, that's when I grabbed.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there in the chair. Everybody, hey, everything chill. I said, man, bring me your phone. I'm talking to my grandma. You don't supposed to have your phone anyway. I'm talking to him. I said, man, bring me your phone. Oh, you gonna make me go off up in here. And he just jumped up. I said, what? Jumped up, came over there, walked out the door and slapped me upside my head. All the kids in there saw it. Yeah. And that's when I grabbed.
After hearing the emotional testimony from Mr. Williams, it was Tyrell's turn to tell his side of things and present his defense, if he had one.
Yeah. We gotta talk about what happened with Mr. Williams. Oh, come on, man. Anyways, go from there, man. So you answered the phone, and what happened?
After I answered the phone, he started going off. It wasn't just no, hey, put the phone down. He was talking to me like I'm talking to y'all. He put the phone down. He going off, calling me out my name, disrespecting me, calling me, doing the most for no reason. So I'm out here, cool, I'm gonna put the phone up. All you had to say was put the phone up. I'm gonna put the phone up. So when I put it in my pocket, I got up, and I was like, he calling out my name and doing all of that. He was yelling, so I got up and I was like, what's up? I was like, let's go outside. I was like, talking, what's up? Let's go outside. So I said that. I
jumped at him. I ain't touch him. I jumped at him like that. And he was like, jumped up, choked me. And I got the pictures on my phone. I had scratches on my neck, on the back of my neck. And after that happened, he started fighting. After he choked me, picked me up, he started choking me. And then dropped me, started fighting.
Did you like, so you not once, you never hit him in the face?
I ain't slap him, I ain't punch him, I ain't nothing.
So when all that happened, did you left? They called on the radio for all
after,
that?
Yeah, after the fight and everything, yeah.
Yeah, but why did you not like stay in the area, or why did you like, you jumped over the whole fence and went to the football field and kind of hightailed it? You know what hightail means?
Take off.
Yeah, it took off. So like, did you feel like you come back and talk to Mr. Dickerson or anybody, adult, call your mom?
They called me.
I called your mom too, and she like, yeah, I haven't heard from him. So well, you need to come back. So here's what's gonna happen, man. Because you left and you didn't kind of tell your side of the story, and he got to tell his. They filed charges on you. You're gonna go to jail. Now,
today?
Yeah.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Dang.
So, but I know you had got arrested with HPD for some other foolishness, but that's a whole nother story, and that's none of my business. But today, you'll go down there, but you'll talk to the judge and stuff and get a lawyer and stuff, that's on you. So, you already know the routine, you gotta give me your backpack, and gotta check your stuff. I called your mom. She already know what happened. What did she tell you over spring break?
She was like, she told me I might be going to jail. And then she was like, I forgot what she told me. But she told me all that other stuff that happened with the
yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't want no problems.
Terrell had no defense, and the officer was left with no choice but to place him under arrest.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't want no problems.
Ready? What do you have over there? What? That's oh.
Yeah, he got 2 pairs of shorts, so I'm gonna search for him also.
Before we go play this guy.
If you got to. I don't want to put him too tight. Yeah, man, so that's what because your mom came up here and we spoke to her, and she's like, that Friday, yeah, you disappeared.
Under my arm.
They be wearing those sweat tops.
I'm nervous, and then this in my jacket. That's why I didn't know I was gonna be getting arrested that way.
Yeah, that's why I had told you. Hold on. Now that's why you was telling your mom. You was like, why did he run? And shorts on. But nothing's. Same thing would happen with you last time. You're gonna go down there, see a judge.
I ain't even last time when I went in, I ain't even talked to no judge. I went in, got processed. I ain't talk. Oh yeah, I don't talk to him. I got a PR bond. That was
they're probably gonna give you another PR bond. Have a seat.
It's the same process. You don't actually talk to them. It's the same process.
He was charged with felony assault against a public servant. High school girls. In Lake County, Florida on January 22nd, 2024, a brawl broke out between a large group of female students on a high school campus. Police officers were called to the scene, but when they arrived, one of the combatants wasn't interested in stopping the fight. They were just getting started. After earning a potential assault charge against an officer, the teen calmed down, and the officers tried to make sense of the chaotic situation.
Get out of here. Go.
I did not hit her first. You hit me. Goofy. When? What do you mean when? I was only focused on that. No. You see we coming to break it up, you stop.
Even when it was all said and done, she refused to accept any responsibility and claimed she wasn't the instigator of the fight.
She should have never got in your face. She never, bro. She got in my face. Like,
Why did y'all start fighting when I show up?
Because, what?
When I got in between y'all, then y'all started fighting.
But she got in my face. She literally started. So
I was right there between y'all.
Okay, I don't get it. If she starts getting in my face, what? No, she can't play the victim like that. No. She been around talking about her all the time. No. I'm not even supposed to stick up for her. Got me f***ed up. That no, because I've been sticking up for her. And I'm someone in trouble. I'm walking with you.
The teen was charged with battery and battery against law enforcement officer. Her bail was set at $2,000. Commenting principal. In Carroll Stream, Illinois on August 24, 2023, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a high school to investigate a reported threat made against the school's principal by a male student. Unsurprisingly, the student, Zachary Kurzesha, denied making the threats and claimed that he loved the school because he loved to learn. Let's see how that story worked out for him. 3 officers were quickly dispatched to the scene, and they met Zachary in the parking lot, shirtless and raving. He wasn't interested in cooperating with the officers, and that wasn't going to serve him well. In under 2 minutes, he was cuffed, but still pleaded his innocence.
But then I'm telling him the exact same thing I told you.
When you came back, dog, what happened?
When I came back, when I had my shirt off.
Okay.
When are you talking about? When I first came to school, when I came back when I came to put my shirt down, and I wanted to speak my mind again.
All right.
Which time? Which time are you talking about?
Yeah, when you came back.
What I said. Can I have a good?
What did you say?
The principal walked out of school.
Yeah.
I asked him, are you the principal? He said yes.
Yeah, but prior to the principal coming back.
Oh, prior to the principal?
Yeah.
Before, when I first talked to him, before this whole situation started, when I came to school eager to learn.
Okay.
What did the principal tell me? That will be a student at Glenbar North High School. The principal told me. The principal told me.
Okay, you didn't make any kind of statements at all, man?
Him?
No, about
no
the
offensive
principal.
statements? Me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't make nothing.
What did you say?
I told him the same thing I told you. I'm telling him everything I told you.
Okay, do me a favor, man. You're not under arrest at this point. Relax.
Okay,
you got any
what
weapons
you gotta
on
do?
you,
I
man?
don't got nothing on me. I got
any weapons?
No, I don't got nothing on me.
Spread your legs. Spread your legs.
I don't got nothing on me.
So possible you could have said something that could have been misconstrued.
I didn't say anything to him. What are you saying that I said to him?
No, you didn't say anything to him, but what did you say about him?
Nothing.
Like, you weren't threatening him or anything like that?
I did not threaten him, no sir. What are you talking about? I did not threaten him. I was telling him my part of the story.
No, before the principal came out, Zach.
I didn't say anything about the principal.
You were overheard saying something about you're gonna go shoot the principal.
No, I didn't say. I said I was gonna shoot the principal. No, I did not say that. I did not say that, sir. I did not say I was gonna shoot the principal. I have no weapon on me.
Okay.
I do not own a gun.
Okay.
So I don't know who said I was gonna shoot the principal. I'm not old enough to own a gun. So whatever you want to tell me,
Okay, hold on. Hey, hold on.
You told me I'm not under arrest because I told you I'm not.
But you're not irritated, so we're just gonna put you in for a second. Just for a second, all right?
I told you I didn't do nothing. I didn't say nothing to him. I've advocated for myself. I came here to advocate for myself. Can you?
Okay.
What's your first name?
I stay over there off Matthew Lane. Close to the school. I walked here. Easy. I have nothing but my phone and my shirt over there.
Okay.
I kind of came back. Can you please walk and get my phone and my shirt over there? It's right over there. Right over there by the dugout, by the softball pit to the left.
Zach, relax.
I didn't say nothing to the principal or about the principal. Because that hurt me. I was trying to advocate my part the whole time.
Okay.
It's crazy. They're trying to put words in my mouth. I watched the cameras and the audio.
We're talking to you, we're talking to them.
Because that is crazy. I came here to advocate my part. I don't have no gun. I didn't say nothing about no shooting a principal. That is crazy. I came.
Let's take a deep breath, man. Let's take a deep breath. Why don't we take a seat?
I'm good. I feel like.
Is it C-A-C-H-A-R-Y?
Yes, it's C-A-C-H-A-R-Y.
What's your last name, Zach?
K-U-R-Z-E-J-A.
Bro, you gotta slow down.
K-U-R-Z-E-J-A. I'm not meaning to be disrespectful. I'm trying to talk to you.
I understand.
I'm just wound up. I'm trying to speak to you like a man. I'm sorry. I'm talking like a man. I I'll tell you the same thing I told all these other officers. I came 3 times before school started, twice during the school year. They told me, we're getting a schedule, you'll be a student at Glenmar North High School. I did not threaten this man. I came here aggravated. I did not threaten him. I said, that is insane that you guys lied to me and played in my face like that. I did not say nothing about shooting him, nothing about that. I don't know why you guys brought a gun involved. That is so insane.
Zach.
He ranted and raved all the way to the precinct and claimed he was only at the school because he was eager to learn.
Well, that's just, trust me, we're gonna get it all sorted out. You can look at me and say he has gold teeth tattoos and third. He's lying to me. No, man to man, I'm telling you the truth. I came there 3 times before. 3 times. Look, listen to me. 3 times before school started, I came eager to learn, trying to go to school, right? And they told me that I slipped those students correct. Twice during the school, I said, yeah, this is what we're on the schedule for you, right? And then they tell me, okay, you're not gonna be a student leader. I was angry, whatever. I came out, told him all the time. I never threatened him, I never said anything about that. We're gonna sort it out. There wasn't arm shoot there the whole time. His body cam, I think our body cams are on there all the time, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna get it sorted out. And trust me, man to man, I didn't say nothing about that, man. And if I'm gonna get charged, fuck it, I'll get charged, because it don't matter to me. As a man, that's under conscience. They're gonna charge on my record for being mad at me that I'm telling them the truth.
Were you at Glenbar back at freshman year?
Nope.
No? You never been there?
No. Never attended there, always wanted to.
Did you move?
I moved like 8th grade summer.
Okay.
Zachary was charged with disorderly conduct,